Well, this is the Guardian Project podcast Commander stream, and I'm one of your hosts, Andy.
And I'm your other host, Mike.
And
I'm your other wait, shit. Oh,
And I'm
That
the
was
real
just muscle
Andy.
memory.
Get this other Andy out of here.
There's so many Andys. There are all the Andys. And we are the Guardian Project podcast, the podcast that I guess streams only Commander, streams only Magic the Gathering.
But only Commander?
But only Commander. I botched the intro, but it wasn't prepared. It's been like a year. Okay, give me a break. It's fine.
People want to see the human side. They don't want you to be a robot that gets the script right every time. They want to feel like they're connected to you and hear your human foibles.
Exactly. And we have some wonderful guests joining us tonight. Welcome to the show for the first time, Andy Mangold. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm the only person here without a playmat with my Magic website on it, which I think makes me a real loser, I think.
Listen, we didn't get ours until 2 years into our podcast, and we finally were like, we have enough spending money, we can buy some playmats, because we did not have that before. Tell us who you are and about your content.
I am but a man living in Baltimore playing Magic. I started a website called Lucky Paper. It's at luckypaper.co, and it is a Magic website that is primarily based on Cube. Cube is my one true love in Magic, and I used to play a ton of Commander. My intro to Magic was Commander, circa like 2014, 2015, and then when I got really deep into it, I eventually discovered Cube, and Cube kind of took all my attention away from Commander. But Anthony, I have a Sharpie down here. I'm good. I've got plenty of markers. And so Lucky Paper is all about Cube, basically. And I would say we're kind of on a mission for everybody to recognize and enjoy the glory that is Cube, the best way to play Magic. Commander being a close second, of course.
Love it. I've got a Ravnica cube, so I will look for some tips. I have checked out some of your content. I did like the don't just jam all the best cards in, and I was like, oops, I jammed all the best blue-white cards in Azorius.
Hey, if that's what sparks joy for you, if you just want to play with the most powerful cards, then you can absolutely do that. That's the beautiful thing about Cube. It's whatever you want it to be.
Yes. And welcome back, Jason, to the stream. Jason Alt, how are you tonight?
When you book Jason Alt, you get what you get, right?
Jason, are you okay?
Don't ever know what you get.
Do you want to talk? Is everything all right?
You get whatever Jason Alt shows up that night. I'm a professional. I'm not gonna not show up, but it's a mixed bag. What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get salty Jason or angry Jason? Who knows?
What do we get tonight?
Salty and angry are the same thing. That's the same Jason.
Oh, what a
That's not different things.
They're the same thing. Whatever. There's a word called nuance that kind of encompasses that, but.
Oh, we got nuance, Jason. I see.
I wouldn't expect a guy who looks like Casey Affleck on purpose to understand that.
Ooh.
I gotta Google who that is now. Hold on.
Maybe
don't.
Maybe don't. Because all the articles about Casey Affleck are going to be about bad stuff he does and not what he looks like. So don't.
I'll Google Casey Affleck face. One time.
Yeah.
I was,
he spat on a waiter's face. Dang it. Yeah, he's not a good person, but he looks enough not like Ben Affleck to be the more likable Affleck.
The more likable Affleck. I mean, what more?
He's a monster, but he's more likable than Ben.
One time a few years ago, I was biking down the streets of my fair city, Baltimore, Maryland, where I live, and somebody on the sidewalk as I passed just said, look at this Aaron Rodgers looking MFer. I'm not going to swear because you told me we couldn't swear, but they said it looked like Aaron Rodgers, and I had to go home and Google who that was, and it turns out he's a sportsman.
I would not have known who Aaron Rodgers was either.
He's the Casey Affleck of the NFL.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
let's the Casey Affleck of the stream. I don't know.
Let's talk about our decks.
Yes, we have to.
For this,
we're gonna play Magic. We're not just gonna talk smack.
Playing the deck explains the deck.
Playing the deck explains the deck. I'm gonna play Adrix and Nev Twincasters. This is an upgraded precon deck. I am going to be hopefully I'm gonna play just a bunch of tokens, and maybe play a Crater Hoof because it's green and it makes creatures do things. Oh no, did we just lose Jason?
I think Jason quit.
Yeah, it's because you said you would play Crater Hoof.
You got scared of all the sick trash we were talking.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like we didn't rule zero that Crater Hoof was okay for this, so Jason had to temporarily.
Yeah, I was like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'll cast Cyclonic Rift on myself.
Coy, what are you playing tonight?
It's a rules infraction, buddy.
I am playing one of my very, very many partner pairing decks. This one is Sidar Kondo of Jamuraa and Nadier, Agent of the Duskenel. This is an Abzan tokens deck. It can either go tall or go wide, and we'll see which one it tries to do this time.
All right. And Andy, tell us about your Grenzo deck.
This is my one and only EDH deck that still remains from my days of playing EDH. It is my beloved Grenzo Havoc Razor deck. He is a goblin, and he says, when I attack you, I make you attack each other. And my goal is to kill you with little tiny goblins.
Little goblins. And Jason, what have you brought to the table?
This is Omnath, Locus of Creation. This is a storm deck.
Uh-oh.
In that you get storm count by playing lands. It's Landstorm.
Oh, Landstorm.
Of course.
Not Sandstorm. Not Sandstorm.
By
but
Darude?
Landstorm.
Delude Landstorm.
And before we begin, we want to make sure that you check out our show. So just in case you don't know, we are more than a Twitch stream. We are also a podcast. We are the Guardian Project podcast. You can find new episodes every Wednesday anywhere you can listen to podcasts now. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all of them.
All right. And the turn order was randomized beforehand. Andy, not myself, the other Andy is going to be going first. We already resolved mulligans. Andy, do you want to kick us off?
I do, and I get to draw in this format, right? On the
You
first
sure
turn?
do.
Oh, yeah.
That is broken. I love it. All right,
broken.
here we go. I'm going to play a mountain, and then I'm going to show you what this deck is all about. And I'm going to play a Torch Courier, which is a 1/1 goblin with haste.
Ooh.
And then I was going to attack Andy because I listened to your podcast, and I heard that you had a high win percentage last year, so I feel like you're the person to take down. But then Jason said it looked like Casey Affleck, so Jason won at you.
We are full circle.
And then I will pass the turn.
That is a forest.
I'll play Green
Ooh.
Walking Atlas.
Ooh.
Blocker.
More people need to blocker. What? More people need to play this and fewer Arbor Elves. You don't need Arbor Elf in ADH. Pass turn.
All right.
We're already starting with the hot takes. I love it.
Hey, the foil version of that card was going for a lot of money.
Temple of Mystery. I'm going to scry one, and then I will pass the turn over to Mike.
I will draw. I think the foil version of that was going for a lot because it was being played in Modern, though, right? I think. I'm going to play a Snow-Covered Swamp and pass.
And thank
I'll
you to
untap
everybody
Amulet
who's here
Titan.
in chat right now. These 16 viewers. This is the inaugural stream, I guess, of this new Twitch channel. So thank you so much for being here. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome.
I'm going to go ahead and just play my commander, Grenzo Havoc Razor, after playing a
Mhm.
mountain. And now, Andy F, I'm going to send the Torch Courier. I guess I want to specify which Andy I'm attacking because I'm not going to be attacking me.
That's
But-
true.
Yes.
I will attack Andy for 1 with the Torch Courier.
I am taking one.
Now, when Torch Courier hits, Grenzo's ability will trigger, and I will exile the top card of your library.
Okay, the top card of
If
my
it is a
library.
0-cost spell, I can cast it this turn.
It's
is
not. It was a perplexing test. That is now an
All
excellent.
right, that's just gone now. It's gone. Bye-bye.
All right,
That's
bye-bye.
a solid
then-
card.
Over to you, Jason.
Perplexing Test could easily be a lot of money because of the command zone, but it wasn't, luckily.
No, it's the other Curiosity Crafter from this deck. That one's.
People are reasonably confused about calling a card the Green Walking Atlas because I guess they missed our conversation prior to going live.
Ah,
Oh, that's
yes.
true. That's true.
That with that out of context did not make a ton of sense.
We all had the context.
We
And
actually
I'm
did
gonna
an all
get a
Andy
land.
game. That's wild.
I think I have it in here.
You don't have the 99 memorized of all of your decks? Neither do I.
Apparently there was a 4 Andy game that happened.
That's
There
not okay.
There was.
That's too many Andys.
So I'll go to 36.
Yeah.
Put a mountain into play,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll play Night of the Reliquary. Pass turn.
All right, untap. Draw for turn.
And that's a 3/3 Night of the Reliquary, Jason, correct?
It is indeed.
All right.
I'm gonna play an island And then I would like to rampantly grow. So I'm going to search for a basic, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And then I am done. I'm going to go grab myself a
Pepsi.
a forest.
Okay. I will draw.
We're gonna kill Andy first. Why does chat feel like they need to remind us to kill Andy first?
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm new here. This is rude.
That's like reminding me to untap and then draw.
Listen, I feel like the scrap trawlers are rolling off on our viewers here because they kill Andy first over there and it's a full emote.
Oh boy.
I'm
I thought
gonna
we killed Coil first on this stream.
No.
We should.
No.
I mean, you did just like kind of just one up your podcast mate when he's like rampant growth and you're like, better rampant growth?
I mean, it has to be a forest though, right? So it's worse that way, right?
That is
And
a true fact.
It doesn't necessarily come in tapped though, but it's going to in my case. I'm gonna go search for the Ikoria Triland that I can't remember the name of that I'm pretty sure is in this deck.
I'm really glad
It's the
that
teamer. The teamer
Cryonicity is in chat asking who Jason E. Alt is because that's one of our fans I brought to the stream who doesn't know Jason, the much more popular Magic content creator than me. But if my people come to the chat, they're going to be asking who you are. So
welcome, Cryonicity. What?
Well,
now we've
no one asks how is Jason E. Alt.
In Datha
They only ask
Triumph.
how is Jason E. Alt popular.
All right, in Datha Triumph, and just Battlefield tap. That's the end of my turn.
Oh man,
All right.
Clad got there before me. I typed it. When is Jason E. Alt?
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a mountain. My favorite thing about monocolored EDH decks is I don't have to do any of this nonsense y'all are doing. You're like, go in and get this Triland and this whatever. I don't do any of that stuff.
Mountain go.
Then I'm going to tap a mountain for a Frenzied Goblin. It's a 1/1. Whenever it attacks, I can pay red to make it so target creature can't block this turn. And then I'm a little worried about letting Jason untap with the Knight of the Reliquary because lands are good. I'm going to go ahead and cycle Gem Palm Incinerator, which when I cycle it, it deals damage equal to the number of goblins I control to target creature, dealing 3 to the Knight of the Reliquary. And
Not necessary to do that.
drawing off my cycling trigger, which I often forget to do because I did other stuff with cycling. So, And now, let's see. You've got your tapped, and that's the 1/1 snake that taps to put a land into play, correct?
It is. It's a green walking atlas.
I feel like goading that is not
Sakura
going to do
Tribe
anything
Scout.
for me because you're just going to tap it to put a land
Goad
into
it all
play.
you want.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Grenzo Havoc Razor at Coil, and I'm going to send a Torch Courier at Jason.
I'm gonna take 2 damage.
Chance
Do you want to goad? Do you want to goad my creatures?
You have no creatures to goad. I will goad the snake, and I will exile the top card of your library, Coil.
An Hour of Reckoning.
I cannot cast that, and so I will not cast that, but I will pass the turn.
I hope I draw a land, friends.
Everybody just saw Casey Affleck attack
you
the guy
do,
with
too.
the least life and kill one of his creatures, right? Everyone saw that?
For now.
It's documented.
Put it on BuzzFeed.
You have
It's
you have
on
proof.
YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment now.
Right
Plan
now.
for the turn?
Something. Just
Good,
comment
good,
something.
good job getting that engagement, Andy. Just comment right now with your favorite thing that Casey Affleck's ever done.
I hope we get comments now on that. We're gonna share them.
Casey
on
Affleck's
Twitter.
going to show up. He's like, this is the worst thing that's happened to me since Manchester by the Sea didn't win Best Picture or whatever. I don't know what counts as a problem for him.
Rich people, what are you gonna do?
You'll play a tapped Ketria Triumph because you don't have another play this turn because your knight's dead.
That's the plan. That is the plan.
As one does.
Got some glare problems at the edge of my battlefield, but
I got no more
Let me know if you
plays except I will activate Sakura Tribe Scout and pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn.
Trying to keep my stuff alive.
Oof, that's rough. I don't have another land right now. So I'm gonna pass.
Stop playing precons.
There's
Precons are loaded with lands.
no. There's yeah, but I took some out and changed some random
okay.
in here. But,
Fair.
I'm gonna pass. I just don't have one. I mean, I have good cards in hand, just don't have cards yet.
All right, I will untap and draw.
Sandbagging that January win percentage so you can just go on a winning streak through February.
Exactly. If I lose every game in
get
January, I can crush everyone in February and March.
I'm going to tap 3, and I am going to play a Tireless Tracker. And then...
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I'm going to play a Swamp, and I'm going to create a Clue token. And that'll be the end of my turn.
I'm going to untap with my goblins. Draw a card. Think about my life and options. That's a excavator on your battlefield over there, Jason?
Yeah, it's a green Crucible of Worlds.
Yep. I'll play a mountain. And then...
It's a colorless Ramanap excavator when he plays Crucible Worlds next turn.
Yes.
Off the stick, not on a stick. Anyone ever say off the stick before? If it went from a creature to a non-creature?
No, why would...
I don't know.
I'm going to cast Break Through the Line. This is an enchantment that says I can pay a red to give target creature power 2 or less, haste, and make it unblockable this turn.
Okay.
And then I will employ that ability twice to make Torch Courier and Frenzied Goblin unblockable. I'll send Torch Courier at Jason, Frenzied Goblin at Coil, and Andy, I'll hit you for 2 with Grenzo.
I'm going to take 2.
You're making a powerful enemy.
That's okay.
Statistically, since you've hit
That's
everybody.
okay. I can hold my own. And then with those damage triggers from Grenzo, I will goad both the excavator and the tireless tracker.
Okay, how much am I taking? I'm sorry?
Just one.
Just one.
Like I said, I'm going to kill you with 1/1 goblins. This is my plan.
Yeah.
Stated out front. And then I'll pass the turn.
That's the
Andy
first time
F.
I've ever seen Break Through the Line ever cast.
Oh, it's a great card in this deck. I love it. And Andy F, I hope if you don't do some defensive stuff, this might end up with me forcing Jason and Coil to kill you very quickly. So
I understand. I'm just trying. Just need a land.
I got my fingers crossed. I don't want that to happen either. But
Play my land for the turn.
Goblins do what goblins do.
4 life.
Oh wait, did Omnath did you just play Omnath?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. In response, I'm gonna theoretical duplication. So whenever a non-token creature enters under your control, I'm gonna make a token of said creature.
Woo!
I too would like an Omnath.
It's happening.
Okay, you can have it.
Okay, cool.
So I played the Arid Mesa and gained 4 life.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to use Sakura Tribe Scout to put an island into play. I will add Wurg to my mana pool.
We draw a card when this comes in, right?
This is messed up.
When
This card's rude.
when the Omnath
Yes,
comes in.
you draw a card when
Okay.
you're on that token. Others, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, continue.
I've got Wurg in my mana pool. I will pay a colorless to play Chulane.
Yikes!
This says whenever any non-token creature enters, so I'm gonna get a Chulane.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Whenever
Wow.
a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control this turn, create a token, right? So I get a Chulane?
Seems fine.
All right.
I'm not going to not play Chulane just because that's theoretical BS.
I like how at that point it's literally not theoretical anymore. It's just, duplication. I'm just going to get it.
All right.
Well, the theory's sound. That's for sure.
Well, I, for one, am certainly glad Jason doesn't have another reliquary, not to pat myself on the back.
No, we appreciate it.
Chat, we did make our own tokens. These are Guardian Project podcast tokens. They are dry erase.
I am goaded, so I'm going to punch Andy in the face.
Punching me in the face with a...
Not you, other Andy.
Oh.
Oh, no. You misunderstand goad,
Oh,
sir.
you goaded, so
You
I can't
severely
attack you.
misunderstand goad. code. You must
jeez.
attack, and you may not attack me.
That sucks. You guys all got blockers. Hey, don't kill my Ramanap excavator.
Hey,
what is
do
what is
that.
Tulane? What is
I'm
Tulane?
helping
A
you
what?
kill the Ramanap
Tulane's a
excavator.
2/4 vigilance.
2/4 and Omnath is a 4/4.
Yeah,
Okay, and what's Ramanap Excavator?
it's a 2/3. Who's not? Which one of you two is not gonna murder my Ramanap excavator?
I won't. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll block it with Tulane.
I gave him 2 creatures.
He did. He did help me
Wow.
a little.
You people are much too nice for me. This is gonna be bad.
To be fair, I would not have blocked because I would not want to trade my tireless tracker.
Yeah, you'll be forced to
you
trade with
never
something
know.
else when you have to attack on your turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's coming up, goblins.
But at least it'll be a little stronger on my turn.
Yeah. I guess that concludes my turn.
That concludes it. All right, untap. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage.
Nice, gain 4 life.
Oh my goodness, I gained 4 life.
Feels good.
Yeah, I love this. I should build an Omnath deck.
Play another land.
Oh wait. You have an Omnath deck.
I do. I should build this Omnath, right?
I have 4 Omnath decks. You don't have enough Omnath decks.
We
Brightness
played in an
list
Omnath
will
game.
be in the YouTube description. I'll
And
put my list
I did
in the
lose
chat
to
right
it.
now too.
So Tulane says whenever I cast a creature spell, I can draw a card, and then I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to play Adrix and Nev Twincasters, and I am going to draw a card. But I'm not going to put a land from my hand onto the battlefield because I chose not to, not because I didn't get one.
That's right. Always.
And then Tulane says pay 3, return a hard creature you control to its owner's hand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move to discard. And I am going to discard because I'm not goated.
Not because you have to discard, but because you want to discard.
Because I want to discard. I want to discard Primal Vigor, and I'm done.
Okay. I don't want you to discard.
I'm
that,
glad you
though.
got what you wanted.
I'm just over here Googling cards so I know what the heck's going on.
Untap and
Yes.
draw.
Spell table brings them up if you double click.
It does. It sure does.
Wait, just from the image of the card?
Yes.
Like on the stream? Are you serious? Holy crap! Technology's amazing.
Everyone, this is Andy Mangold's first game on Spell Table. So.
Yeah. Very
I'm
cool.
going
That
to
rules.
play Westvale Abbey as my land for turn. Make another clue token. I think so. This thing's goaded, huh?
It is goaded.
Yeah, it's gonna die. It's just gonna die. Is what's
Must
gonna
attack and
happen.
may not attack me.
Yeah.
Unless
So
I'm the last remaining person.
it's gonna run into something, and that's fine. I mean, so I'm just gonna get some value out of it before it runs into something.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast an Hour of Promise.
Ooh!
I'm gonna search my library for 2 lands and put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. Then, if I control 3 or more deserts, I can create 2.
Wow, that card was so good he short circuited.
Yep. Corn must have froze. I wonder if he's on.
He was like, "This card is so good."
He heard himself say 3 desserts and he left.
Free deserts. We'll wait.
Did you say free dessert?
I wonder if he's on Wi-Fi tonight. It got really cold here in Southeast.
I wonder if he's on
Michigan.
his neighbor's Wi-Fi tonight.
I think he's in the parking lot of the McDonald's on their Wi-Fi.
Exactly. You know, probably not strong enough for a commander stream on Spell Table.
Starbucks
Oh,
parking
He's
lot.
back.
Oh, that's bad.
Are you on Wi-Fi tonight? We were wondering if you were on your neighbor's Wi-Fi.
I am not. Not really sure why that happened, but that's okay.
Probably because you use an AOL boot disk to get online.
Oh,
That'll be.
that's it.
I heard DSL is a lot faster than it used to be.
Your mom picked up the phone and kicked you off the internet.
One of the cards I'm gonna get is a Field of the Dead,
Yikes.
and the other one's gonna be a land that doesn't match with any of those so far.
Hey, you ding dong, you didn't get any deserts.
No, I don't have any deserts in here. I don't think.
They're all so good.
I mean, There's arguments.
I can't name any of them. So.
I play Scavenger Grounds in my list, and also Ramonap Ruins because it's kind of free.
Scavenger Grounds is a very good Magic card.
Very, very.
I'm gonna grab a Fabled Passage as my other card. These two enter tapped, but they enter together at the same time, and so Field of the Dead will see both of their ETB, so I'll get 2 zombie tokens.
2 zombos.
I'll move to combat and Tireless Tracker Andy Flory.
It's a 3/2.
Yep.
All right, I will block with Tulane.
Does that kill it?
It's a 2/4.
Perfect. Dead. Pass the turn.
At least goblins did something. Force that tireless tracker to march to its death. All right, here we go.
Oh, actually, I get 2 more clue tokens too.
Untap. Draw.
100%.
Once again, think about my life and decisions. I think I'm just gonna do it like this.
It's 31. Someone in chat said it's 31 degrees by them. Samurai squids, where are you? It's not 31 here.
All right, we're just gonna go ahead for the triple break through the line activation. My goblins are all unblockable. And then
Rude.
I'm gonna send 2 adjacent via 2 creatures and 1 2-powered creature at Andy. So 2 to each of you, unless you've got things to do about it.
Pew pew.
Unblockable. I can't block unblockable, so I take 2.
Right. So let's go ahead and goad both the Omnaths and Jason's Tulane. And then I will tap a mountain for a Spike Shot Elder. It's a 1/1 goblin. And I can pay 1 red to have it deal damage equal to its power to any target. And pass the turn.
I'll go to 35, and then I will go up to 39.
Nice.
Whoops. Let's just leave it at 40. You guys aren't paying attention.
I
I
am
cheat
for
my ass
sure
up over
not
here.
paying
Boy
attention.
totals.
We trust you, but don't cheat in
Why?
Commander, because that would be
Because
sad.
there are no prizes.
No prizes in Commander unless you're playing in like a Commander League or something. And there's prizes.
No
I
prizes
love
in Commander,
cheating
except for when
there's
there are,
no
and sometimes there are.
stakes. I guess I'll get a Sacred Foundry.
Seems good. It's a good card. You get to gain 4 life again. It's crazy.
Felt good. Felt good to gain those 4 life.
I can imagine.
Life gain. Mono red's worst enemy.
It really is.
Nah,
Ketra's
fine.
Last Mercy.
Oh,
Mono
okay,
red's
just
worst
last
enemy.
mercy. If anyone needs one, and let's try and make that spike right now. This
We're
stream.
at the command zone. We can't
Market
just
manipulation. Let's do it.
talk about a 13-cent card and make it $13. We
Yeah,
can't do
okay,
that.
everybody go buy out all the Oketra's Last Mercies right now, and then I can get rid of my 50.
I think Is It Blitz can beat someone in less than 3
I'll
turns.
play a green disenchant
Oh,
my god.
on break through the line.
Oh.
My break through the line. It's broken.
I broke the break through the line. So what happens here is that I trigger Tulane. So I'll draw a card.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Ketra's Last Mercy is an abomination. What a ugh, yuck,
Put a land on the
yucky card.
battlefield.
Yeah.
Go
I
to
did.
43.
Did you gain your 4 life already before that?
Oh, for
Oh,
the
yeah.
mountain. Oh, so I
Yeah.
have Wurg in my mana pool, and we're doing it.
Wait, no, wasn't that at the end of Andy Mangold's turn? That you
That's when I-
cracked your.
I got the Sacred Foundry.
You got
and
the
then-
Sacred Foundry at that point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I would have remembered again before, so I think I'm good.
Okay.
So I have to attack with Omnath and Tulane, huh?
You
And
do,
You can.
and you may not attack me.
That's right.
Sequel got it.
I remember.
Goad is actually very hard for people to remember. I don't entirely know why, but it's very unintuitive for people.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense. Like if somebody goads you, of course you hit them. That's the whole point. Like, hey, you made me mad.
why don't you
I'm
beat
gonna
up
hit
somebody
you now.
else?
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a
that's-
mechanic. It's a mechanic that does not work in the 1v1 format at all. So.
Well, you can force him to attack at least, but it does
Sure.
does a lot less.
I guess.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Does a lot less.
Okay. So Tulane has to tap or attack.
That's true. You could pay 3.
You could just return Omnath to your hand. You don't have to attack with anything.
I could return the Wreck Sage to my hand, but there's nothing to wreck. Like, you guys don't have artifacts and enchantments out. It's crazy.
Clue tokens over there, right?
Yeah, I have 4 clue
Foil's got
tokens
Oh,
that you
goody.
can target.
Yeah, really menace you with that. play.
What is happening in the clue token that you did draw?
It's somebody holding a magnifying glass because a lot of clue tokens
Why
have
is the magnifying glass twice the size of their body?
It's like a giant cartoon magnifying glass.
Yes, and they're using it to burn ants.
Oh,
Wow. Ooh.
Because it's
here's a clue. Your kid's gonna be
You
a
do know
serial
that
killer.
Exactly.
clue tokens do exist. You don't have to draw that one if you don't want. You can just guess them.
Yikes.
Oh, I don't own tokens. Sorry.
I will
Respect.
just use Tulane to return the Omnath, so I can play it for 4 mana.
Hey, Dekoval, how are you? Dekoval says it's like a giant Wile E. Coyote glass he tries to use on the Roadrunner.
Pretty much.
I'll
Sure.
play my land for the turn and add work to my mana pool. And then I'll crack the Mesa and go to 42.
Adding Wurg.
And I will deal 4 damage to everybody but me.
All right, taking 4.
My precious
Do
life
I have
total.
another duel in here? I should have a stomping ground, shouldn't I? There we go. I'm slowly foiling out this deck, which is silly. I shouldn't do
Is this
that.
your first deck, or do you have any other foiled out commander decks?
Not completely, no,
Oh,
but
okay.
this deck doesn't seem like it's going to change that much because every card in it is pretty absurd.
Sure.
So everyone has taken 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm all set. Past turn.
Okay, untap and draw. I will play this breeding pool. Do I want this untapped?
Oh, Crow's like, I don't have any tokens. Then a bunch of foil tokens appear.
I don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
Okay.
I have the Post Malone token right here. Anybody else got that?
Why?
Zombie post? Because I got it when I was traveling, and I have a zombie deck. Why don't you have it?
I have a Post Malone token that's just an NFT of that time he made a Jägermeister commercial 6 months into a 2-year pandemic where he's like, we worked hard to get these times back. And I was like, when? When did we do that, Post Malone?
Oh no. I'm gonna shock the breeding pool in. I am going to lose 2 life.
Yeah.
And then gain 4.
Objectively correct line.
And then I'm gonna gain 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, this Omnath is kind of broken. We should probably
Yeah.
ban this from standard or something.
At least standard commander for sure.
A lot of rules text on that bad boy.
Yeah, well, get rid
I
of that,
prefer a nice,
Field
clean
of the
1/1
Dead while you're
goblins.
at it, then that's bannable.
Field of the Dead. Sure. Do you run it in your Omnath deck? I'm just curious.
I have never run Field of the Dead in
No.
a landfall deck. I
Okay.
don't run Field of the Dead, and I don't run Rampaging Balos, and I have very strong opinions about landfall.
Yeah, we
Okay.
in the 4 I was in a 4-person Omnath Locus of Rage game with Jason, and when the game started, Jason goes, "I don't play Rampaging Balos. It's not a good card," and I was like looking at it in my hand. I'm actually okay. So I have to move to combat.
You do.
And any chance, Jason, you won't kill Omnath and Tulane?
Swing
Say
at
no.
me.
Kill
Swing
it. Be
down.
ruthless.
You could kill 2 of my creatures.
I don't
The only
want
way
to.
I can kill. Listen, the only way I kill Omnath is if I block with Wreck Stage and Ramonef Excavator. Which,
I don't
what do you
you're
think the
gonna
odds
do.
are I'm going to do that?
All right, so I'm gonna swing at you with Omnath and Tulane for 6.
What? You swing me with both?
Oh wait, shoot, Adrix and Nev, they're not. Well, yeah, because Coil.
Your
can-
Tulane is not even goaded. It's just your Omnath. I goaded.
Oh, Tulane's
Jason's
not goaded?
Omnath
Oh,
and
then
Tulane.
I only
No.
swing with Omnath. That's all I swing
Oh,
with.
Darn
you
it.
only swing with. Now I get to know for
I'm out
free
here
that you
doing the
would have
Lord's
swung
work.
with more gladly.
Trying to get these commander players to actually use the combat step. They're doing everything they can to avoid it. I'll bounce my commander again so I don't have to attack. Combat step. Let's go.
We're not going to dance to your tune, Goblin Master.
All right, just 4 at you, Jason. And then
Just 4, he said.
just 4, and then after
Just
that,
a mere 4 damage to your face.
and then after that, I'm gonna pass.
Shockland pass. I hate it. I
Who
hate it
knows?
so
Who
much.
knows what I have in my
That's
hand?
a lot of blue
everyone.
mana.
Untap and.
This is the
draw.
great thing about
Turns away
playing
from being able to
1 mana
activate
1/1s
that rogue
is they're not going to
passage,
get
you guys.
countered.
Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, everyone. It is fine.
I would just like to point out that it's funny that you're running Rogue's Passage in a game where not a single block has been declared so far.
Rogue's Passage is
No,
strictly
Tireless
worse than
Tracker
Access
was-
Tireless
Tunnel.
Tracker, yeah, that's true.
I'll have
Only
you know,
one player knows how to
I will
block
get
then.
you all to use combat before the end of this stream.
You made me swing with this Omnath reluctantly. It happened. Chat says Andy Mangold doing his best impression of David Bowie.
Yeah, the Goblin King, baby.
Okay.
Oh, I get it now. I was so confused. I was like, I don't think I look like that guy.
We will
No.
see if
It's
there
because of the
is.
Goblin King, and now I
They
get
should
it.
remake Labyrinth with Casey Affleck.
Let's see if there's a counter spell. Ready? 4 mana, parallel lives.
I pass
How
priority.
how much mana you got left?
3 if I crack the Fabled Passage.
I don't care. It's going over to Jason. You got something with that Ragran Triome or Ketri, whatever 3-color Triome you got?
You can temporarily have a Parallel Lives.
All right. I'm not. Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna get
Ah.
one turn with it with Tulane and Reclamation Sage in play. So
Okay.
what you
Parallel
can do.
lives resolves. I'm going to play a Castle Ardenvale as my land for turn, triggering my Field of the Dead to make 2 zombie tokens because of parallel lives.
So much card advantage.
So we'll just say
Zombie
2.
Should we just concede
no,
because we're getting buried?
I feel fine. I got my 1/1. Everything's going great.
Here, counter this
Cards you
spell
have in your
instead.
hand.
Oh wait, does this enter tapped Castle Ardenvale?
Do you have a
Control
plains?
of
Oh,
plains.
I do. Indoth the Triome is a plains. Yay.
I believe you got it earlier with your Nature's Lore.
Okay.
So
3 mana, counter this, Phyrexian Altar.
that seems like a problem. But I also pass priority. I have no counterspell.
Jason?
I guess I will blow up Parallel Lives next turn, and not this turn.
And if we get another turn,
I'm gonna pay 5 and I'm gonna spell swindle that.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
I'm gonna counter that and then I'm gonna make 6 treasure tokens because I have Adrix and Nev out.
I'm going to respond to it and crack my Fabled Passage because I don't want you to have treasure tokens just in case there's something that's going to get rid of my parallel lives in the meantime.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
wait, how is cracking
With-
a Fable Passage going to keep him getting treasure tokens?
So it's not going to prevent him from getting treasure tokens. He's
Right.
just not going to have the treasure tokens as I go get my land. And
Oh,
get 2
that's
more zombie
fine. Sure,
tokens.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's going to happen, and I'll get 2 more zombie tokens that way.
Okay, I'm gonna make 6 treasures.
Yes. And I will get a snow-covered forest. I'll get a snow-covered plains. That's fine. Then I will move to combat. I'll swing both of these zombies at Jason.
What is the deal?
I mean, you do have quite a board, and also the whole Reclamation Stage, your parallel lives being inevitable.
That's kind of nice though that I see.
I have the
Jason has it.
least amount of life, you guys.
You keep gaining 4 life every turn. All right, pass after that.
All right. Everyone's favorite 1/1 goblins, the crowd favorite, untap. It's great. We draw a card. Get incredibly punished for playing cycling lands in our deck. Are like 1 of 2 tapped lands, so punished. All right, I'll play Forgotten Cave tapped. I will play what is maybe my favorite goblin ever.
Oh,
Squee, Goblin Nabob.
Goblin
Awesome.
Nabob.
You
What
think you can kill
promo
him?
is
What's the deal?
You can.
Is he a goblin or is he a?
That's just the original Mercadian Masks foil, the OG Squee.
All right.
And then I will go to combat. Who's the biggest baddie in play right now? We got an Omnath, we got 2 Chulanes, Rex Sage. What's that other creature you got, Jason? Rex Sage, Excavator, Chulane, and
Green Walking Atlas.
oh, I just remembered I could click these things. Sorry, I forgot I could click these things. All right, the Chulanes are not really goatable for obvious reasons. Andy F, I got to keep forcing you to do stuff with your Omnath, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with Frenzied Goblin, and
hate
when I
this
do,
for
I'll
me.
pay a red to make it unblockable until end of turn.
So you're swinging at me with just one.
Actually, hold on a sec. That's not the rules text of this card. Give me 1 sec. I gotta think again. You have
You make it so one creature can't block it.
right, one creature can't block. You have Chulane and your commander,
Correct.
Adrix and Nev Twincasters, which I can see the rules
Which
text if I
which
click.
has Ward.
Ward, yeah.
Word
you-
2.
So hard to
that's
goad.
relevant. That's relevant. That's relevant. Interesting. Well, maybe we
I like
don't.
that the ward just blocks out sound apparently, so you can't even talk shit.
Maybe we actually just chill. I think we
You
just
gotta pay
chill.
3 mana to yell at me. That's crazy.
Whoa! Are you not swinging combat step after
just gonna-
all
I'm
this
just
talk
gonna
about
chill. I'm just
combat
gonna-
step?
Whoa,
I mean, you gotta
yeah,
know
sounds
when
like
to use
someone
them.
needs to teach these players
You gotta
how to
know
use the
when to
combat
use them,
stuff.
obviously. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and chill, and I'm gonna pass the turn to Jason.
Do
Bide our
goblins
time.
know the word hold? Do they know that one?
They
Goblins
do.
bide their time.
They
It's
know
gonna be great.
retreat.
I didn't know that Squee was originally in that artwork, and I really like that
Green,
artwork.
red,
It's great
blue,
artwork. This
white.
it's like
Like
huge,
a little alien.
ill-fitting. It's amazing. It's really good.
This is gonna really knock everyone's socks off. Surprise play. I'm gonna play on that.
I'm
Nice.
sorry to have offended a Johnny's gay pride mate in the chat. By not
I will
Buddy.
draw
attacking
2
Goblin.
cards. Oh, Chulane triggers before Omnath hits play, right? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that
cast.
sucks. So I'll use Chulane to put a land into play. Then Omnath comes into play. I will play a Growth Turf and gain 4 life.
Nice.
Wow, I didn't see you gaining 4 life at all. It's crazy.
I will pick up this mountain and put it back into play. And add Wurg to my mana pool. Wurg to your mother.
Mm.
I will use everything but the green to pick up Wreck Sage.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 2 colorless and that green to play Wreck Sage. Blowing up Parallel Lives.
Parallel Lives is blown up.
I will draw a card and put
Seems
a land
deserved.
into play. I do not have one.
I got 2 triggers with it. I'm happy.
That was pretty good. You have 6 zombies over there. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's a nice
I'll
board.
play my land for the turn. I'll deal
And-
everybody 4 damage.
I've got this Westphal Abbey too, by the way.
Ooh, are we gonna see OG Ormondal?
Westville Abbey's got to be one of my just like favorite cards from a flavor perspective. It's such a cool card.
Yeah, it is.
I'll play Trade Routes and pass the turn.
Oh, I like trade routes.
That seems good with Omnath.
It's a very fun Magic the Gathering card.
Alright, I'm gonna draw for turn. I will play an island. Let's see. Oh, I gain 4 life.
Yeah.
That matters. It matters. And then I'm gonna pay.
What's it like not to have any Omnaths? Right
I don't
side
know.
of the table.
Yeah, right.
I
My
feel
life's always been
at
this
least
way.
at least I have my self-respect. You know, got my pride.
1, 2.
No Omnaths, full pride.
I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm going to play Tailran Sky Summoner. Printing. I don't know if this is like number 13 or not, but it's one of the significant reprints.
Mm-hmm.
I really think we need some more. I'd like more
think my-
Tailrand.
I think my first pack of Time Spiral Remastered had the foil old border version of Talrand, and I've never been more disappointed in a pack in my life.
You're like $3.
Oh, wow,
yeah.
so
It's,
sad.
it's like the most expensive Talrand, actually.
Chat said it's up there with Zatelpa. 1-800-Flippity-Flappity, which I believe, Coil, you have only lost to that deck, right?
Yes, I'm 0-2 against the Talpa decks.
All right. I'm not goated, so I don't want to swing, so I'm not going to. So I will pass.
I will untap. And I will draw for turn.
The
That's a
Clumsy
fun
Titan
card.
doesn't like the fact that a player untapped with a creature. I mean, the creature's too late, but still. We should have played 4 board wipes by now. What are we doing?
I'm playing Simic. We don't wipe the board. I guess we do with Cyclonic Rift, but we only do it in the saltiest of ways.
We wipe the board by killing the other players because we let them keep a Chulade.
I'm going to tap 5 mana and attempt to cast a Krav, the Unredeemed.
Yes.
Oh no, it's a 2-for.
It's got a partner. So when it enters the battlefield, I will go search for Regna, the Redeemer.
All right.
Good old battle bond cards.
Chad is asking, what would you say is the power level of our decks? We did not cover that earlier. I would say that mine's an upgraded precon. I do believe I added Cyclonic Rift, but I'm mostly just playing fun cards with the Crater Hoof in it. So I'm gonna go with every deck's a 7, so a 7.
It's a 7. Yep.
Nah, I'm
Mhm.
probably
Solid
I would say
7.
mine is about a goblins on a scale from 1 to 10.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I don't think we're playing high power here. We're probably playing at, I'm probably playing at a 5 or a 6 in my opinion.
Squeeze a little thin.
With some strong cards in the deck.
I fundamentally reject the premise that power levels exist.
Interesting.
It's about the friends you made along the way.
It's all
That's
just
right.
paper on the table, man. I mean, what's the difference?
I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to keep my Triome untapped. And I'm going to play Talisman of Unity. And then I'm going to pass through combat and move to my end step. To end my
Remember
turn.
when Jason complained twice about being attacked when he had the lowest life total, and now he has the highest life total?
I do. That's why I attacked him.
I also recall.
Yeah, and guess what? If you get me down to the lowest life total again, I bet you can guess what's going to happen.
You'll be the highest life total later.
No, I just
Yeah.
complained about it again.
Oh, okay.
Get that good
I'm
complaint.
super good at that.
I will play the aforementioned Scavenger Grounds.
Hey, that's a desert.
That is a desert.
Ooh.
Then I will.
It's my favorite piece of graveyard hate ever.
Pay 2 mana for a Goblin Tunneler. I guess I don't have to read the rules text if you can just click
Does
on the cards
Goblin
and use the
Tunneler
power of
destroy
technology.
walls?
No, but there is a Goblin that destroys walls. This one just makes creatures power 2 or less unblockable
That's
this turn.
Goblin Digging Team.
That makes
from
sense.
The dark.
Then I'll pay 4 for Goblin Trash Master.
I am the Goblin Trash Master.
That is a much more appropriate name for me. The Goblin Jank Master, maybe? And then I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to keep biding my time. Look for my opening. I'll pass the turn to Jason.
With all that, all right. Mesa. I'll go to 37, then up to 41.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Yep.
gonna have to get a basic here.
Loser.
Oh, darn.
Getting a basic.
Never mind. I had a Raugrin Triumph in my
Okay,
deck.
it
the whole
does
time.
think a lot of cards are Savannah. I'm now noticing when you click on them. That's
Yes.
kind of a funny feature.
Chat did ask Andy Mangold how many times Spell Table was going to bring up Savannah.
So I just clicked on in order Chulane and then the Rexage and then the Excavator, and I got Island, Savannah, and Trinket Mage. So
Okay.
technology's good, but it's got its limitations.
You win some, you lose some.
It's highly overestimating the value of the board state.
By
I'll
value,
pop this forest back to my hand
price.
using trade routes,
Yes,
and
by
I'll
price.
take my turn. Take my turn. Has any card ever done more work than a single Arid Mesa? Living in
you
a-
love to see it.
Yeah.
Living in a green Crucible of Worlds.
Which is affordable right now too. Arid Mesa, isn't that like $9 or $10 right now? Like now's the time.
Really? That's shocking.
Yeah, Modern Horizons 2 really jacked some prices.
Yeah.
Which it was needed, and it's fine with me.
Oh, it's like 17.
Okay.
Okay, I was wrong. It was like 17, but
I
still.
think Marsh Flats, I think, is the cheapest of them right now.
3, 4, 5, 6. A 6 mana. An attempt to get a Royal Elemental to stick around.
Oh, no.
What is Royal? Is that the when you play a land you bounce a permanent back to its owner's hand or something?
No, I gain control of a permanent when I...
He gonna steal.
That's a problem.
Gross.
He's stealing.
Yeah, I passed her.
It says for as long as you control Royal Elemental, which is so unnecessary on a 2 toughness 6 mana creature.
I am going to pass priority.
I also have no actions to take. Priority passed.
Do you run Deflecting Swat in your deck or any free spells? I don't remember.
No, it's not a goblin.
Oh, before this hits play, we got Chulane to contend with. I keep forgetting.
Oh,
that.
yeah. Now, there is a goblin that's free to play? I think if like someone else controls an artifact or something.
Oh, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something weird. Or maybe it just depicts a goblin and it's actually a sorcery or something.
I'll play
That
Arid
could be
Mesa and add Wurg to my mana pool.
Yeah, seems good.
I will use 3 of the Wurg to play Cloudstone Curio.
Ooh.
You have a landfall.
I think you forgot the triggers, but
I forgot the trigger. It's fine. I won't.
It's not gonna matter. He's gonna gain control of everything.
I mean, Royal Elemental is gonna die very soon, so I'm not worried about it. Okay.
This is the nicest someone's ever played a Royal Elemental against us.
I will say this is like, here's the board wipe that got exiled on turn 2 in my deck. I don't have much else past that.
Goblins wave hello.
I guess I don't really need to be doing Rex Age stuff right now. Seems less important. I'm surprised I got Royally Boy to stick, I'll be honest.
I'm surprised you have Cloudstone and Chulane out at the same time.
You're like
That's
the
kinda
dog that actually
terrifying.
caught its tail. You didn't know what you would do if you caught it, and now you're like, oh, I got this great card. What do I do now?
Yeah.
I guess I win?
This is where you play Alurin, right? Alurin comes next.
Oof.
Not in the deck.
Mercadian Mask cards for life.
I'll take
Love
3
Mercadian
damage
Mask cards.
to get a Steam Vents. Arid Mesa can get... I think Arid Mesa can get every Shockland in the deck. Seems pretty awesome.
We take 4 from that.
We don't have breeding
we
pool.
take
for it.
Oh, I can't get a breeding pool with it, that's right. So yeah, everyone takes 4. Royal Elemental triggers, I'll gain... How funny would it be to gain control of Andy's Omnath?
Oh, when you just kill it.
Waterfront Bouncer is excellent. A Johnny's Gay Pride made. I like that you forced me to continue to say
I will legend roll the Chulane and kill it. Sorry, Andy.
All right. Well, I can return a creature to its... I control to its... Do I have a creature that even matters? Nah, I don't. All right, Chulane is dead.
Did you guys all remember to take the 4 from Omnath?
Yes.
I did.
Yes, we
Yep.
did.
Buy it this.
Has this been the second or the third time we've taken that 4 day? I think it's
Third.
Second.
Third time is
third
good.
time.
Yeah.
Third?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When was the first or second one then?
I don't
I
remember.
think it was last
The
year.
first time and the second
Previous
time it happened.
turns.
Yeah, I think we've taken...
Don't recall.
Yeah, it was the third time.
So I think this is turn 7 if I have everything correct.
Okay, I'll tick it down by 4 more.
Okay,
but
so
I'll
we're gonna have some
remember
triggers here.
that. Okay, that's fine.
When this gets cast, I'll draw a card and put a land into play.
Jason's out of control.
Then it does its
Agreed.
thing. It's a land, it goes into play. Nothing happens with Omnath, which sucks. Rexage gets bounced.
Oh no, my
to
fourth
Cloudstone
landfall trigger.
Curio.
That sucks. Wait, the Cloudstone Curio in play? When did that happen?
Yeah, that happened this turn.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. In response, next time I get priority, I'm going to sacrifice Squee to destroy Cloudstone Curio with Goblin Trashmaster.
Okay. Can do that now, I guess.
I missed that.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Cloudstone and Tulane together, that's a problem.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Squee exists just to be thrown at artifact. What's the flavor of that? Goblin Trashmaster hurls a goblin so hard against an artifact that it shatters.
Yeah, it breaks the statue entirely. Poor goblin.
Very weird. Very weird.
You have a Royal Elemental trigger, right? For that.
Oh, for the
Command
command
tower.
tower. Yeah.
So,
Omnath.
Why are you like this? Okay.
I let you have my cards for so long.
This is fair. You did let me have them for a really long time.
okay,
Because if
he
Royal
didn't
Elemental dies,
let
that
you
I
have
would rather
anything.
get.
You took it, you know? This is
All
definitely
right.
the right choice from a strict, like, optimal decision because, right, if Royal Elemental dies, you're not going to lose anything now. You're
I'm
just
not gonna.
rid of
Yeah,
those
I'm gonna
creatures
get some
permanently.
value out of Royal Elemental.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing at Mangold with Omnath.
I respect the game. Does it have trample?
No.
Doesn't matter. I'm taking 4 anyway. 4!
You're gonna take 4 commander damage
Yeah.
rather than kill my guy. I thought you would block for some reason.
No, I don't want you to get to recast that thing. You got like
Yeah.
a Brazilian mana
You get
over
to
there.
draw another card.
Yeah, no
Yeah, I don't
way.
want to recast it for 6 mana. I want to recast it for 4. That does it for me. I realized that I whiffed on a Tulane landfall trigger when I had trade routes out. So clearly, I'm not paying attention to my own board. I'll pass turn.
You got a pretty complicated deck over there. I don't envy you trying to keep track of all those triggers.
I just need to draw something that'll let me
Alright.
just win the game, so we can play game 2.
Untapping.
Interesting take.
Just draw a
Or make
Bolas
me
a
lose.
Citadel.
That helps.
I played on Jason's stream with Brainstorm Brew last week, and I played Bolas the Citadel 2 games in a row. It's like, let's keep it going.
Okay, maybe you all can explain this to me because I don't follow the EDH meta that much. Why doesn't every black deck play Bolas the Citadel?
They
It
should.
does.
Format.
A
Yeah,
lot
they
of
should,
them.
Not
right?
everyone can afford it. It's in a lot of decks.
Is it getting expensive now? I don't actually
But
know the price of it.
nothing is in every black deck.
I mean, it
I
only
mean,
has.
I'm
one
exaggerating
big
a
thing.
little bit, but it seems like the combination of
But like Urborg isn't in every black deck. Like
that's a much more expensive card, and I guess
Yeah.
lands. Anyway, it just feels like the combination of an ongoing channel for the top of your deck and a future sight, and also just a way to win the game with the 10 life. I don't know. Seems like a really good card.
I'm gonna pay 6, and I'm gonna play a Fable of Wolf and Owl. Whenever I play a green spell,
Oh,
I
heck
make a
yeah.
2/2 green wolf and a blue
Heck
spell.
yeah, that's
and
what's up.
make a 1/1
Woof.
blue bird.
that's a spicy meatball.
I love it.
We might have just, talked about this recently on our show. So like,
We may have
it's cool to talk about it.
in an episode that comes out tomorrow.
Maybe. Who knows? I am going to pay 3, and I am going to play the Bears of Litjara. So I
Ooh.
cast a green and a blue spell, so I'm going to make 2 2/2 green wolves and 2 1/1 flying birds.
Beautiful. This is pure art.
Let's see
He
if
made a wolf and an owl, just like the prophecy from Tony.
Wolves, owls, bears.
and looking at
Grandma,
all the-
tell me the fable again. Once upon a time, there was a wolf and an owl. Were they friends? No, you idiot. They were animals.
after that,
Animals can't be friends now? What?
oh, and I make 2 2/2 bears because of the Bears of Litjara being on chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's lit.
You got
I
a
see what you
full-on
did there.
zoo over there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just draw these on my own turn, and I'm gonna pass because I'm not goaded, so I'm done.
At the end of your turn, I'm
No,
going to
don't you
crack
do
a
that.
clue.
Oh, okay.
Crack
that's
a
fair.
clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
don't-
with that. All right, solve the
I'll-
Jinkies. Solve that mystery.
We solved it. The kid is getting much needed help. Someone paid attention to him in the driveway burning ants, and he's getting the help he needs. Thank goodness. Draw a card. My turn.
Is it therapy
I'd
for
like to
their
think
parents?
the kid burning the ants was the same kid from my wolf and owl story.
Tutu bear.
Okay, so cryonicity, it's a pretty big typo there. I thought, okay, tell us about the streamer that was possessed by an owl.
You never heard about the streamer that was possessed by an owl?
Possessed by
No,
an owl.
is this some joke?
I've
Am I
only
walking-
heard about the streamer that was pissed by an owl. I heard about
Am I
that.
walking
No,
into
it's-
sort of like
It's the really famous streamer, the ones at the top of the charts all the time.
Ninja?
No,
The other one.
Ludwig.
I don't think so.
Is this a joke? Is this a bit Coil's going for, or is this a legit thing?
I don't know what's happening here. I feel like
His
I
name
might
is
be walking
Owl
into like a
Depay.
Ligma joke or something. I'm waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, I believe the punchline is when you say the word "who," and then, that's
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
there we go.
I see. And
bad.
instead, I said, "Tell us the story of." I ruined the whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
So
Sure.
I have to tap my talisman for agreeing, so I'm gonna take one from it. But I
I
would
love
like
that people don't cooperate with bit setups.
It's fun. It's more fun that way.
It's fun when it's on purpose. It's fun when it's an accident.
Shamanic Revelation.
Shimon.
Draw 7. Don't gain any life because I don't have any creatures with power 4 or greater.
Yeah.
Just a chill draw 7.
So
NBD.
chill draw 7.
This format Wilden.
This is definitely different than Cube.
It's very different.
For
I will.
example,
I'm not in Kansas
People-
anymore.
people got to play with their own cards.
I will play a forest as my land
They
for
play with
turn.
my cards that I keep in a box and don't let anyone look at.
Don't let anyone look at. You've never met a cube owner. They're always trying to get you to look at their cube.
Look at it. Don't look at it. I wouldn't even bring my cube. I would just have a QR code that people could scan to go look at my list on Cube Tutor. It's like, you didn't bring your cube? Oh yeah, I brought $20,000 worth of cards to a GP.
I feel like that chat said it's been a really long time since they've seen Coil try so hard to set up a joke.
You obviously don't listen to 30 minutes before our podcast starts. I think I'm just going to.
They actually
pass
don't, 'cause
through
we're
my
not live
phases. It's true. They don't.
You said you're passing coil?
I am going to pass. Yeah.
I will untap. Upkeep trigger! Squee, Goblin the Bob, is returned to my hand.
Wow,
Oh,
I didn't expect this at all.
I forgot I had to discard down to hand size. I apologize.
I will draw
What
a
sound
card.
does he make when he does that?
Squee! Something like that.
I'm discarding Sylvan Library and Golgari Signet.
I'm gonna cast Squee, Goblin the Bob. You heard of this guy?
Wow. Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Jay Leno?
I didn't make bears. I made changelings.
No, they are. Don't you make bears and
They're
don't they become changelings?
shapeshifters.
Oh, okay.
And then let me think about this for a second. So are we not? I mean, are you all worried about this Royal Elemental? I feel like maybe we should be more worried about the Royal Elemental. How worried?
So far, I haven't done anything with it except clean up the board a little.
Yeah, that I appreciate. I do like a clean board, but
I mean, I'd love it gone still, though. I mean, like, you do you, and I'd appreciate that, and I will remember. Like,
problem is-
Petridge Farm.
There's a couple problems though, but one of the main problems is the Tulane to protect the Royal Elemental is the problem.
If you kill Tulane
So-
first, then the Royal Elemental is.
Oh, now
Yeah.
we're over here trying to kill two things. Okay, I see,
Ah.
Mr. Big Roller over here.
For
Mr.
a mere 9
money.
mana, I can bounce the Royal Elemental and replay it.
A mere nine.
I'm
For a
gonna
bargain
move to
basement
combat.
price of literally 9 mana.
It might
I'm
still
gonna-
be worth it though.
Going to combat, I'm going to tap my Goblin Tunneler to make my Torch Courier unblockable. Jason, here comes 2 damage from a Torch Courier.
But I have... At one point, I had the least life.
That is true. At one point, you were down to the bottom. How the weak have risen. And then with the trigger from Grenzo, I will goad Tulane.
Okay. I promise that if Tulane is able to attack, he will.
You loser.
And then I will pass the turn to you, Jason.
I will pick up this Plains using trade routes. I will put it into play using Sakura Tribe Scout, which, as you may know, is
the green
nothing but a green walking atlas.
Listen, I love a bit that continues.
I'll pick this planes back up because I will forget when I'm using Chulane later if I don't already have the planes in my hand because I'm a big stupid idiot who doesn't know how his own deck
Jason,
works.
don't talk to my friend that way.
The Royal Elemental will get Trash Master, I guess. For now.
Oni, what was the hostile joke? I don't remember.
Trash Master. He's a 2/2?
Oh, you took my Trash Master?
I sure did.
Oh, I'm reading chat over here. There's no artifacts in play of any renown.
I have
Not
3
really.
clues
Right, you've got
and
clues,
a
and that's
talisman.
Pretty much it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to destroy any of that. You've got my Trash Master. He's a 2. He's a 3/3 actually. And he gives all your other goblins +1/+1.
That'll be useful.
It might.
Oh, Warehouse. That's a good one. That's not an original. I stole that from somewhere on the internet.
Wow, giving up show secrets.
All right, we got.
no. My jokes are never as good as yours, but mine are original when they're done, and they're really funny in my head. They come out, and then they're funny because of how bad they are. But
What do I want to play here?
I don't know. Probably like
I should
6 or 8
get rid of that
lands.
Fable of Wolf and Owl. Actually,
Based on past turns, I think you want to play like 6 or 8
why?
lands.
Why would you do this to me?
Because that's a powerful thing.
It's so good. All right. Well.
So when I play it, Chulane Trigger happens.
Yeah. All right. I
I'll
can't
play
tell
this
you
planes
guys any
and I'll
more
make
stories
word.
because Jason was like, "Shut the book."
But now you have to tell us the truth. No more fables.
At first, I was like Fred Savage at the end of Princess Bride, but now I'm like Fred
Oh, I
Savage at the
punted.
beginning of Princess Bride.
Oh, bad news, guys. I punted. I messed up so bad. Oh, well.
What?
Oh, no.
How'd you punt?
You'll never know.
Oh.
Was it Trash Master Plays?
You'll never know.
Okay, that's good.
Hmm.
I don't want to
You'll
know.
never know. I'll take it to the grave.
Okay. So I made word, right? Yeah.
I made word.
Word to your mother. So I have to make 2 more mana. No, 3 more mana. I'll make 3 more mana and play an Omnath.
Oh.
Ooh, original.
Got his hands caught in a Cheetos bag.
It's a good one.
I can't wait for the 5-color Omnath to disappoint me.
Or it might just be broken.
I hope they print a color.
Name 3 times they've made a broken Omnath.
Omnath 1, Omnath 2, and
Play my
Omnath
land for the
4.
turn. I'll make an Omnath Elemental, and everybody takes 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
Beep boop.
it's pretty good. This is a pretty good deck, Jason.
Thanks. It's got all my favorite bullshit in it.
I was playing with it for a long time, and then you were like, no, you don't get to have fun anymore on your own stream.
Oh. Am I the baddies?
Am I the bad guy?
Uh-oh.
Well, now I'm not going to show you guys the Hugo Boss Brainstorm Brewery uniform I designed.
Uh-oh.
I'm referencing a skit. I'm referencing the skit. Let's go Omnath and... Do you have flyers, Coil?
I do not have flyers on the battlefield, but you do know I have one in my hand.
Which
And I
one?
do have a Westvale Abbey, but not the
Oh.
mana to activate it. I have Regina, the partner with Croft.
Isn't it Regna? I like that you said Regina.
I don't know. Yeah, it's Regna.
I like that very generous.
I don't know
Regina!
how it's pronounced.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
So
I
does
didn't
that-
do... I didn't do Chulane stuff on Omnath. I gotta do that.
Wait, so am I being swung at?
You're being swung at for 4 with Omnath, Andy, not Coil, because I don't Clearly, you could have blocked
This
and murdered my
time,
Omnath. If you would block and murder my Omnath, I would attack you instead.
This time I'll block with Squee, Goblin to Bob.
No, I'd probably just chump, honestly.
Yeah.
Squee putting in work.
Is any of my stuff goaded?
Nothing is
Mark.
goaded.
It hasn't been
You
goading
goaded
in a while.
Tulane, right?
I did go Tulane. That is true. I forgot.
yeah.
Tulane is goaded.
Okay, so I have to attack unless Well, I didn't do it before I entered my attack phase, so it's pretty bad.
So I guess you just lose because you broke the rule.
Can it only be
You just
activated at
lose.
sorcery speed?
Like, I already declared attackers, though.
Oh, I got
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
I guess that's on me for not reminding you
No,
of
that's
the goat
fine.
trigger.
I'll come in
My
handy
apologies.
with Tulane and see what he does.
It will have to be the other Andy, just as a reminder.
It's me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Um,
The eligible Andy.
Yeah, I'm not going to block it. I have 2 2s and 1 1s. I'm going to take 2.
Okay.
I can't believe they just threw vigilance on this guy too, on top of everything else.
Right?
Yeah.
Those brawl decks were busted.
Not even that.
They're like,
good.
people are going to want to
Loaded.
play brawl, and everyone's like, let's ruin EDH with these cards.
Wait, you're the one playing it. What do you mean ruin EDH?
I didn't make this card. It's not my fault it exists.
That's true. That's true.
Man. Okay, I'm going to use Tulane to bounce Omnath. I'm going to play a little faster here now. I'm going to play Omnath. I'm going to bounce this land with trade routes. I'm going to replay Omnath. Draw a card. Put a land into play with Tulane. Crap, that Omnath doesn't see. I forgot about that. That's all right.
Do you have to put a land in? You can, or do you need it for right now?
I'm going to try to deal 4 damage again this time.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll pick this plains up. I'll Sakura Tribelder back into play. I'll add Wurg. I'll crack the Arid Mesa. I'm sorry, I've been playing so slow. Let's wrap this up. Oh, I can't get a forest. I'm cheating. Yeah, I'm just going to Arid Mesa for a forest. You know.
And everybody who has followed since this stream started, thank you so much. Our alerts are just not up yet, so Cryonicity and Jason, thank you, and Clumsy Titan, and okay, let me get this one, the Myrdral. I hope I got that right. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much.
From Wheel of Time, right? The faceless ones.
I haven't watched it yet. Spoiler? No, it's not a spoiler. It's just a name of something. Thank you all for following. We're going to get the alert set up. You deserved to be recognized.
So everyone takes a second for this turn. Everyone's taking 8 total this turn for me.
Boop.
Got it.
All right, 4 more.
Pass turn. Sorry about that. I Royal ML stuff.
Oh, you're passing turn. Oh,
No, I got to do my Royal ML.
okay.
You don't have to, technically.
Yeah, I don't have to. I forgot. Pass turn.
All right, I'm gonna tap all my creatures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to cast a Chord of Calling. I have 3 green creatures, the wolves and the.
You're doing this on end step. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah. Not just gonna win next turn with Crater Hoof. Okay.
No. I'm gonna grab a
Okay.
Mesmerizing Benthid because I can afford
What now?
to get a Mesmerizing Benthid. It is an octopus 4/5, and when it enters, I make 2, which will become 4 0/2 blue illusions that say whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its next untap step, and then Mesmerizing Benthid has hexproof
Has
as long as
hexproof.
I control an illusion.
So as long as
Yeah.
you use your illusion,
That's quite a large octopus indeed.
So I'm gonna make.
it's a Benthid.
Sick art on the octopus.
Stop calling me an octopus. I'm a Benthid.
What you think a Benthid is?
I'm a Benthid. All right, so I'm gonna write.
This is one of those instances where all benthids are octopi, but not all octopi are benthids.
I like how Andy
it's
put
the other way
5% more stank on it exactly the way I said it, and it was 100% Rosie Perez.
All right, those are 0/2 illusions, and then I will untap, and I will.
All benthids are rectangles.
Because
I like
rectangles are bent?
I think it's a joke about the square and rectangle
All right,
set.
drawing
Super
for
set.
turn. Okay, this goes to 2. It says any number of shapeshifters you control have base power and toughness 4/4. So I'm going to change the shapeshifters. Both of these are going to become 4/4s now.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at maintaining the board state. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's casual games. That's what we're here for. Having fun and forgetting triggers.
I am going to play a forest.
That's a t-shirt right there.
I'm going to pay 8. I'm going to play a Craterhoof Behemoth.
Oh, there it is, already in your hand. I see how it is.
I like how chat wants us to play a board wipe so that we have to play a game forever.
Shall we start the auction?
What if we started the game over?
Well, priority passes to Coil. Coil, you can respond to this.
To Craterhoof Behemoth.
Yeah.
I didn't even think you could get me.
I am not going to respond to that. I pass.
Andy, do you have any 1 toughness creatures?
Yeah, I have 2 1/1 flying birds that don't have to swing at you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do what I can do, which is Spike Shot Elder is gonna punch one of those birds to death before Craterhoof hits.
Okay, so 1 bird, you've shot 1 bird with 1 stone.
That is gonna take like 20 damage off the battlefield, 20 of the 400 that's coming at us, and then I'll pass priority to Jason.
Over to Jason.
Uh,
The Clumsy
run
Titan,
counter
yes, I had to
spells
play it because
per
you're in
se.
chat.
if I could trigger landfall, I would sure steal that Craterhoof, but hey,
Plaid Chad, all
that wouldn't matter that much.
Are rectal.
Plaid Chad?
Plaid Chad. I love
Oh,
it.
Plaid
That's
Clad,
his
that's a
alter
good
ego,
one.
and he's just beating up nerds.
Plaid Clad. That's Plaid Clad. I thought it said Plaid Chad.
I do like Plaid Chad though. That's
I
good.
do love Plaid Chad.
These lights are really bright, and my computer's kind of far away.
Okay, so
between
if
my desk.
Craterhoof enters, my creatures are all going to get plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plus 13 plus 13.
That's
Okay.
a lot.
Cool.
That could be an issue.
Plus 13 plus 13. So I'm gonna just put that right here. All right. So, oh, I'm sorry. No, it's more. When I Court of Callinged, I made 2/2/2 Drakes
Calling.
with flying.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So I have.
So everything is 15-15? I think it's game.
Big yikers.
I hope
big,
that's
a big
game.
yikes from me.
That game? Andy's writing on tokens and makes me think he doesn't think this is lethal.
No, I mean, it might be. I mean, these are 17/17 flying drakes. I mean, I'm hoping it's game.
How many flying drakes are there?
There's 2 flying drakes, then I have a 16/16 flying bird.
You've got 240-ish power roundabouts, so
So
I don't see
I'll
how it's
try.
not
I'll
game.
try one thing. For 1 black, I'll activate Krav and sacrifice my 7 zombies to draw
What?
7 cards, gain
That's all your
7
block-
life.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you could find.
Because they all these creatures have trample now, so I don't
Right.
care about blockers.
Just find Force of Despair, right? That's
They
the
don't
black
have
force?
trample.
I thought Craterhoof grants trample.
Nope.
Yeah, it
no
does.
trample. No, it's just
What?
plus X until end of turn. Right, X the number of creatures you control, so none have trample.
You know what? Craterhoof kind of sucks, huh?
Craterhoof's a terrible card, guys.
Creatures you control
doesn't
gain
gain-
trample and plus X plus
Oh,
X.
reading.
Sick.
Yes.
Okay, they do.
Don't worry, I double clicked it.
Yeah, they do. Okay,
You-
roast
I also
me.
double clicked. You confused the crap out of me. I was like, what?
I
the
was
heck?
like, yeah, you can totally Craterhoof through boards.
I was like,
okay,
yeah, that
1, 2, 3,
actually would
4.
not be that good of a card without the trample. It'd be pretty buns.
5, 6,
We good?
7. Yeah, no instance. I drew my own Craterhoof, but I can generous gift 1 thing if you only swing at me with 1 thing, Andy. So swing at me with 2 things.
Okay, I'm gonna turn everything sideways.
How much is coming at me?
I'm
80?
I'm gonna do 3 things at Coil. I'll do a bird and 2 shapeshifters, and then Andy, I'm gonna swing 2 flyers and one illusion at you, and then Jason, I'll swing the rest at you. So it is.
How many ground creatures? How many flyers are you swinging to me?
No flyers, but I have 10 ground creatures, so 15 times 10 base trample.
So 150, and I need to block
150
105.
plus. There's also the power
150
and toughness
plus
on the cards.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh, I see.
20. So 170 at you.
Okay.
But hey,
let
it
me
would have been
think.
190 if I hadn't punched that bird. So you're welcome.
All right. I think you got me.
I think technically I live, so can you just swing one more at me?
I swung 3 at you.
So I have 10 power on the ground to block with, and I gained 7 life from activating Krav.
But I'm flying at you with a 16-16 bird and a 19 something on the ground, plus, 2 19s on the ground.
And well, like I said, I can generous gift the one.
You won't. I'm
Okay.
gonna swan song it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Deal.
Oh!
Also, then I get a bird I can block with.
Sure, one, yes.
You did get a bird.
You know, those little mistakes add up, Andy. You make 40 or 50 more like that.
They
Well,
do.
so much for sandbagging your January win percentage.
I know, right? Hey, the other scrap trawler is here. Hey, Andy. All right, well, we just finished game 1, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes for game 2. Stick around.